What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy J Star back again, man. We got the Sunday night showdown here, man. Gonna get into this as we always do. Break this down from both sides, teams of offensive personnel, defensive personnel. So that way we can easily see, like how these teams are going to attack offensively and, what the defense basically is trying to give up, basically, and depending on personnel, of course, it makes it a lot easier to decide on who you're supposed to be taking and who you can rule out. So we're gonna jump right into this Miami, man. On the Miami side in this game, this is going should be a good game. I mean, it's a rivalry game, first time matchup. So usually you seem to get I want to say, better games on the first time, because especially if it's early too, because you don't know really what to expect from either team. But these teams did get a lot of snaps, for their first games. I feel like offensively, so they probably did see a lot. But I mean, I'm still sure they got a lot to still throw at each other, because early is only week 2. So, what I want to say. So we got Dolphins. We're looking at 21 personnel is what they run the most. So we're looking at a two back, one tight end, two wide receivers. And you already know the two wide receivers, is Hill and Waddle. They're trying to get them the ball as much as possible. So they have less competition out there because they're not in 11 personnel often. They do tend to go into 11 personnel next, up is that's their next personnel they like to jump into. And that's when, you look at the like Cedric Wilsons and stuff like that start getting involved when that happens. And now they also have, I believe, is Barrios, right? Yeah, Barrios too as well. So when they do that, they bring in a slot receiver basically like Barrios. Forgot Craycraft too as well. Let me see, is Wilson still here? Am I tripping? Because I thought he was still here. Let me just narrow that down to just Miami real fast. Or is he hurt? Let's see, Jeff Wilson. Oh, Cedric Wilson's still there, but it looks like, why did he not play the last game? Oh, he was just ruled out inactive. Okay, I didn't know that. So yeah, but those are the personnels they like to run. Defensively, they like to do, I would say, some man is in zone, of course, with a cover 3 scheme. But they're going against they usually run a lot of man. I think New England is running a little bit more zone, because it did feel that way when they played the Eagles a little bit. I saw some man matchups, on AJ with the cornerback Gonzalez on the other side over there. They did try to do that. I think they're going to try to do that, but I also have a lot of help over the top, for that rookie, because otherwise he's going to get burnt. It's no way I see him, being good enough to stop AJ and Tyreek Hill too. Like back to back weeks. No, I see that happening. Tyreek moves around way too much, and then just that speed kills you, man. But since I think what I want to say, like you got to put Tyreek Hill, of course, because of that. You got to say Waddle is next up, because like I said, they run a 21 personnel, so it's going to be, they're trying to set up in a run style offense, but they don't really run the ball too well at all, really. So it's just going to be these two. I feel like I don't know if I want to say two of this game. Man, I kind of don't want to say two of this game. It also looks like, let me see, did they? Yeah, because Pats usually, it's usually like a receiver possibly, yeah, is doing well. They was able to hold off Goddard, but Goddard didn't get targeted but one time in that game. So, yeah, I don't really know. I want to see like A Chain. Let's see, what happened with A Chain? Okay, any injury? That's okay. So man, I just wonder, like, is A Chain gonna be more involved because they wouldn't expect him at all? Man, let me see something about Mostert real quick, because I know he had only 10 attempts and 2 targets. So I think that's where I would stop at, man. I know we coming off of Tua having such a great game. I just think they would slow him down for him possibly not to be able to get in there at captain. I would think one of these receivers is there though for sure. And of course though, I would say he's definitely, of course, would be in a flex if if you got one of these receivers at captain. Besides that, Tua and stuff, man, I'm trying to think who we definitely got to do some Barrios. Like, definitely put Barrios in there because he got in a lot. It felt like when they did do the 11, I think he was in there most of the time. He got 5 targets. And then it was my bad. I went to click him. What happened there? We had Craycraft. I saw him getting in the red zone. I saw them enter him in, and he did get a touchdown. I thought so. So definitely got to put him in. Like I said, when they go into 11 sets, they end up switching off with these receivers into the slot. So that's really good. I didn't really see none of the tight ends do well. I did see Ingold though. So I mean, they do run, like I said, a 2-back set. So he's going to be in there, blocking or possibly coming out the backfield and sneaking into a little touchdown there. So since they run 21, I gotta also toss in goal because of that. And besides that, Ahmed got in 3 attempts, 3 targets. He just didn't catch nothing. That was kind of weird. So, I mean, I guess you got to toss him. Like I said, they're playing 2 backs, like they're going to be using these backs. So you can even toss him in there too if you want to do a lineup with maybe someone like higher, like a Tyreek Hill, as expensive as he's costing. So, and I think that's about it, man. I mean, they did score a lot, but New England's defense held, Philly to a lot of kicks. We can also, go with Sanders here, for the kicking. I mean, he had 14 points in the first game. Wow. Yeah. So you definitely can roll with that because it seems like they're going to probably, be kicking if they don't, they go get to 4th down and don't get down there to that goal line and score actually. So definitely we already saw 18 points for I forgot the name. Was it my God, I just had him and I won on the last showdown with him. Oh my God, why can't I remember his name for the Eagles? It was like Gillette or something like that. I can't remember. But anyways, the other side of this game, man, we got New England. They play 11 personnel, really heavy 11 personnel, a little bit of 12 because now they do have 2 tight ends, and they might start playing a little bit more 12 once I feel like Gesicki learns all the plays and things like that because I think they are going to want Gesicki out there a lot more. He is a really good tight end, and having him and Henry is, really helps. I feel like, you can get, nice little short, good routes and send one deep too as well at the same time and have mismatches all across the field with linebackers and stuff. So, let's see. Also, since I said like Miami tends to play, some man defensive styles. They seem like they play a little bit more zone, a little bit more, but they still do heavily run some man. But since this is 11 personnel over here, they're trying to get those receivers, at least one receiver needs to be. They're trying to get him the ball. At least from what we saw the first game, they was really heavily focused on Bourne. So since he did, how many targets did he have? 11 targets, yeah. So that was the guy they was keying in on to get the ball to. I thought, did Devontae Parker get hurt too? I think that might have, been the reason why. But he was cleared. Yeah, so that probably was the reason why. They might have been on board, but I mean, if Devontae Parker is healthy and everything, I guess you can definitely say he could do, what was that again? Knee? Yeah, I mean, he's been limited at practice and stuff like that. And I thought it was going to be a lot more Juju plays, but 7 targets for Juju. I mean, he's usually not super explosive or anything. His surgically repaired knee is 100% healthy. Okay. Yeah, over here, man, it's looking like Stevenson to me, Bourne, and Mac Jones played really good the first game. I think he could also do good in this game. If he sticks to these strengths here, I feel like he definitely can do well. And then besides that, we do got to toss in Juju. They play 11 personnel, so all the receivers is going to be in play. Even Devontae Parker. If Devontae Parker isn't able to go, we are looking at Douglas. Did I see him? I could have swore I saw him get in that game and do something. Let me see. We got 7 targets, Douglas. Yeah, so we're looking at a Douglas or something like that. Like I said, 11 personnel. You're entering in all these receivers, man. So they definitely got shots to do good. Also, I want to say, and of course, since it's a rivalry, like I always say, the defense is always gonna be a play in a rivalry, man. They just step up, extra, trying to make plays on those games. But besides that, I'm gonna move out. Let me take out Juju real quick because I gotta say Henry because they're like I said, they're running 12 personnel here, so they're doing double tight end sets. So we're looking at Henry and Gesicki there too as well, man. So, and then I'm thinking that's probably about it, man. I don't really see too much else I would take shots at down here for New England. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much good on that. So, man, just looking at this, Sunday night showdown right here, man. I'm trying to figure this out real quick for y'all, like the best lineup, because I put together a really good one for Thursday, man. Y'all, if y'all put it in, I'm sure y'all won, because I definitely still won some money, from that one too, even though it wasn't the lineup that I put in and ended up winning first place with. But it still was in that green and cash for me still. I got good money for that one. I almost going that mess by myself with the lineup I gave y'all on Thursday, which is crazy. Came short of like 5 points. So let's see. This one, no, here, man. I'm thinking I'm going Waddle, man. I'm seeing Belichick scheme up just crazy, just defensive plays, and he's going to make sure everybody's got eyes on Hill after that first game. So I think he's going to be in there as a distraction. I'm going to go with Tua for now, just to go along with Waddle here. And then on the other side, though, I'm going to try to see if I can get Stevenson in them. Let me see if I can get Stevenson. Man. Bourne. I'm trying to remember. Who was that? That was like Keenan Allen, though. He's more in the slot. If I can take... Let me see. Can I get maybe like a Jaceki? Because I think Henry is out of it now. Yeah. So maybe a Jaceki in there. Yeah, that feels like right here. We got Jones, Stevenson, Jaceki. Okay, and now we're at Braxton Berrios. I like this. I actually like this. This is really nice. Oh, that turned out to be better than what I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, this is what I would come up with, man. Like I think I would roll with this. I feel really good. This feels like a strong lineup. Here, I think this can definitely get in the green, win us some money, y'all, for Sunday night. But if you got any comments, man, just go ahead and comment below, man. Also, make sure y'all like and subscribe if you haven't. It's your boy J Star, man. Good luck this Sunday night, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.